What's up? It's Bunnery here.
I'm Brad Mower.
and this is IFXtra. So, what have you been up to this week? What have we been up to this week? I've been to work.
So I'm still laughing about that because I wasn't expecting it. Yes. Sorry. You've thrown me entirely now.
I thought I would.
Everything's gone out of my head.
What have you been doing? I guess not much interference.
Yeah, so these
meetings.
These multiple client things, which I was hoping would all be wrapping up,
they will never end. You'll never be free.
We'll get there. So yeah, I've got 3 things that are close to being done. So I might actually get a chance to finish one tomorrow.
Okay.
Because I've just got a little bit to do, and then it's all someone else's problem for the time being. Anyway, I digress. That's not of interest. Done a few bits of interference stuff, cool. Kind of bug fixes, really. We had a report that the review of the year stuff was balked. It was a side effect from Drawpocalypse last week. Well, I say a side effect. Seemingly, I patched like everything to sort it, apart from I missed this one bit. Yeah, it was weird. Anyway, so that's sorted. So you can look back at the previous picture of the week, screenshot of the week, community pick of the week, challenges, all that kind of stuff, and your own most popular items. Again, that's all working.
Good, good.
I am starting to get back on top of support requests in the forum and things, because I've got really behind with it, but I'm going to start stepping through all those, get those up to date.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've actually written stuff down this time, right? So yeah, year in review at awards. Yeah, I put in a couple of awards. It's probably like 6 months ago now, or so. No, a little bit longer than that.
New ones.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That were sort of hidden because some of them don't appear until you've got it, and then you can see it on the profile of someone who has it, but you just get a cryptic hint. And I kind of assumed that someone would have got one or both by now.
Have they not?
No. So I've unhidden them, so they still have cryptic hints on them.
Okay.
But it's a bit more obvious that there's something there to find now.
Okay.
And over on Discord, people are scratching their heads about it.
Does it, like, do the names give them away a little bit, or not really? Knowing you, no, it'll be very obscure.
They're pop culture references. And so I thought people would sort of just go, oh yeah. I mean, one of them is maybe a little more UK centric, but we have had at least one UK person say like, I still don't get it. But to me, it seems alright.
Show me later.
I've shown you, but I'll show you again afterwards, and I think you'll be like, oh yeah, I know that one, but I don't know. Anyway. But hey, I mean, maybe I've already dropped you a hint in this. You
do like to bamboozle people, don't you?
Yeah. Bamboozled again.
Okay.
Yeah, and I keep looking over here because I'm trying to get on the case now. I have this mantra now of focus the chaos, which I've written on the whiteboard over here. So I've got some structure. So interference, we've got a few things on the list there. Obviously, get this web version 7 done. Sort out this PIO queue that I said I was going to sort out, and then loads of stuff happened and I haven't got on it, but I'm going to do that. I've also got win a BAFTA on there, but that's just like an ongoing thing that we'll hopefully achieve at one point. And that's it.
Okay, all right. Let's now pop over and see who won this week's awards. Picture of the week this week goes to Latchlock for Shopmart, the place where the black hole started. I just love the perspective of this, and it just looks like a professional cartoon in a paper. It's brilliant. Well done, Latchlock.
My favourite description this week was, Maths tutor doesn't get maths and is so sure of himself too, by Nettie. Yeah, I can sympathise with that. I've worked with several people like that in the course of my career, and it always seems that the less they get things, the more sure they are of themselves. Nice work, Nettie.
community pick of the week this week goes to Cobra Bubbles for Antique Cash Register. I just love the colours in this. It just looks like proper antique colours. That's brilliant. Well done, Cobra. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there, as always.
Okay, now we're going to see what we were talking about last week in the forums. So last week I said, if you could have an all-expensive paid trip to any famous world monument or building, where would you go? I said I might go pop over to see Sydney Opera House. It looks amazing on the photos that you see at like New Year with all the fireworks behind it and that, but well, it'd be quite nice to go there. Maybe see an opera. Yeah.
Makes
Why
sense.
not?
Makes sense. Yeah.
So I said, where would you go? And Feifei said, Machu Picchu in Peru has always entertained my imagination. That's a nice way of putting it, isn't it? Entertains your imagination.
Yeah.
And Felix Fox said, I'd like to visit Machu Picchu too. Peru is a trip I have pending. Ooh,
Nice.
planning. You need to get it in the planning stage, don't you, really? Yeah.
Nettie says, I'd love to see the Tokyo Sky Tree, even though I'm horribly afraid of heights. I think I can manage staying calm for that experience.
Yeah, if it's worth it, you'd try, wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what the Tokyo Sky Tree is, but we'll have to go look it up later. Education, I'd like to visit the newly opened Ghibli Park in Nakute, Japan. Oh, I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
They have there's a museum as well, isn't there? Ghibli Museum.
Yeah, I mean, I know someone who went to the museum a few years, this was pre-COVID, and she came back and was raving about it. So yeah, that sounds like it'd be very cool.
Really would, yeah.
And 9% said, I'd like to see the South Pole and spend a week doing research down there.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
That's something that I'd like to, because I've said this before, haven't I?
Yeah, you'd like to do a bit of research.
There's actually, I should have thought ahead and found a link for it. I'll try and remember to drop a link on Discord or something. A couple of days ago, I saw a blog of someone who's down there doing research, sort of showing like what their day-to-day life is and things and the stuff that they're doing, and like loads of photos. It was really interesting.
There was a job going not long ago for working in the post office. That's a little store and post office. So there's a shop down there on the research station.
Yeah, I do fancy like going and doing like a little contract for British Antarctic Survey or something.
Sail down there on the David Attenborough.
That would be, you'd get to see Boaty McBoatface.
Very cool.
Anyway, I digress, but that would be very cool.
Amazing,
no pun intended. Well, maybe slightly.
Yeah.
There are quite a lot of other answers. Those are just the highlights there. Yeah.
Okay, right, let's go and see what we're going to be talking about next week in the forums.
What do you think of tattoos? Do you have any? I don't, though I quite fancy getting at least one. Maybe the interference logo. How about you?
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list.
Don't forget, tomorrow night is quiz night.
Yes.
Zeitgeist, the quiz with 5 rounds and 5 different topics.
Yep, we're back after an impromptu night off last week. So tomorrow we've got season 17.
Yeah,
episode 3. Yeah. So we've got no scores or anything to report from last week.
But I can tell you who my artists are for tomorrow. We've got Tilda, Latchlock, Cookie Crumble, Zimvivi, and Strawberry Ice Cream. Some very interesting topics.
Okay.
Hopefully it's not too hard. I think the last one we had was quite hard.
Yeah.
No one got over 200.
Okay.
That's what we aim for the winner.
If you've not seen this before, almost every Sunday night over on twitch.tv/interference, we run Zeitgeist, the Interference Quiz of the Week. It's a live interactive quiz stream where you play along against the rest of the audience, compete for points, and places on the leaderboard. So the rounds are based on the drawings by those artists. So Bunry's picked them and written questions about them. But no one knows what the topics are, not even me. Nope. I just show up and press buttons.
You do.
And sometimes I press the wrong buttons.
Usually when there's a cat in the room.
Yeah, it's normally cats.
Dave can press the wrong button.
Chaos Gremlins. We find out on the night and, have a bit of play along.
Yeah.
It'll be fun if you'd like to join us.
Yeah.
That's twitch.tv/interference tomorrow at 7 p.m. UK.
Okay, that's all the news for now. Just goes to say.
Yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved. You can play on the web at playinterference.com or search for Interference in the App Store on your device. You can also get social with us. We're on...
Where are we?
I kind of... maybe I need to change this. Yeah.
We're kind of on X.
We're on Twitter at PlayIFX for now, Facebook at Play Interference and patreon.com/interference if you want to give us a bit of monthly support for ongoing maintenance of the game, building this new version of the website, going to do new apps, want to add in some more game modes, all kinds of cool stuff, and running the quiz as well, of course. Patrons get cool things like I just remembered we need to send a birthday card out, which I meant to do yesterday. So, hey, some patrons get birthday cards.
Some even on the day.
Yeah. There's still time. It'll be fine. And support status and interference, so you get things like replays, extra game modes, that kind of stuff. And if you're a quiz player, you get a custom entrance shout out from Ava.
That's my favourite bit. Okay, that's it for now. So we'll see you again next week.
Okay, have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.